Well, let's get to it, shall we? Let's bring in our good friend Sean Higgy Pop. Let's talk about the NHL season.
Just a reminder, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to ring that bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video.
Let's start on the East, shall we? Let's take a look at the Atlantic Division, where the Bruins are sort of running away with it, but not by that big of a margin. I mean, they've got the Lightning and the Leafs sort of right there with them. And in the Metropolitan side of it, I suppose you've really got the Capitals and the Penguins. So looking at the East, how do you see that one?
You know, listen, you can find a lot of plus teams right now. You know, you're getting good take back 450 on the top teams here: Boston, the Capitals, Tampa Bay, and like you said, like the Toronto. I'm not that high. You know, Toronto's a little far back. If we're looking for a little longer shot guy, I'm going to go Columbus, maybe the Islanders. You know, Columbus to win the East, at plus 1,500. Although maybe Islanders, you know, they started out really good. You know, they were really early on. They're plus 15 to win the Stanley Cup. But again, we saw how great Tampa was last year, and they blew it. So you got to think, all right, they start out slow this year. Maybe they're like, you know what? We just got to concentrate on the playoffs. They're not going to probably you never see nothing as a guarantee, but I don't see them really getting knocked off again in the first round, especially after last year. So Tampa Bay is going to definitely look at a team to play on. And at plus 450, the team had the most points in the league last year. They're right on Boston's heels right now. So I think Tampa, maybe Washington, obviously the favorites, so they're plus 400. So those are the two teams I'm kind of looking at, and maybe a longer shot on Columbus or the Islanders if you want to go that route. But I think if you get Tampa and the Capitals are plus 450, that's not a bad take back to win the division or win the conference, because I think those two are the top teams playing right now. I mean, when all said and done, I think we'll be seeing one of those two teams representing the East
Caps
here.
Or the Bruins?
The Caps or Tampa, one of those two.
Oh yeah,
I'm not that high on the Bruins. I mean, the Bruins are leading. They're leading, but you know what? I don't know. I got the.
I mean, they got 11 losses on the season. They got 80 points. I mean, in fact, I want to say I think they've got more points than any other team in the entire NHL, East and West. Yet you're dissing them, and I personally take it as a great insult.
Yeah, what the Bruins ever do to you?
You know what though? They're the same odds as the teams behind them at plus 400. You know, I mean, they're same with the Capitals. I'm just not. I think Tampa Bay last year was a fluke loser there. You know, it's how many people had them penciled going right in the way they played. So I think they got a lot to prove. And the Capitals, I don't know, man. That team's just good. You know, they're what, a year or two removed from their own Stanley Cup, so you can't really lay on them. They have 15 losses. They're not a bad team at all either. So listen, you can take the Bruins. You want plus 400 on the Bruins? I'm not going to talk you off.
I'll tell you why I like the Bruins. I'm going to tell you why I like the Bruins, and I'll take plus 400 on the Bruins, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because they have 12 overtime losses, and you know how those overtime losses are. I mean, it gets to be a coin flip, okay? And sometimes luck goes your way, and sometimes luck doesn't go your way. It's just one of these things where I think on a normal day, they'd probably be at about the same where everyone else is, about 7 or 8 overtime losses. Then that would be extra points for them, and they'd have an even bigger gap. So I think we'd be talking differently about the Bruins. So that's a way to look at it.
That's a good angle right there, Nick.